The Democrat Party is so far gone that even extremists like Hillary Clinton would no longer recognize it. That's the message that Jillian Michaels is putting out today, a former Democrat who finally realized the truth that the Democrat Party has completely lost its marbles. Let's jump into it.
I'm searching my soul as you're talking because I was a lifelong liberal. And what I mean by that, I do think there is a very important distinction to make is that a classical liberal was not the, the woke progressives that you're seeing today. This was there's no universe where Clinton was advocating for open borders, late term abortions, transing children. Like,
That's the disgusting nature and what we've got from the Democrat controlled public education system in this country. The college indoctrination, pushing only extreme leftist opinions. Let's remember what is woke. It is critical consciousness. It is the idea that you only evaluate people based on some political identity and not their intrinsic value as a person.
that party has become unrecognizable to me. But as a classic liberal, I do remember, Josh. My wife, who is a staunch conservative, has been her entire life. When we met in 2018, and she's like, oh, you think you're the party of tolerance? You guys are the most judgmental. You're the least tolerant. And I thought she was crazy. I thought we were the good guys. And I was like, what do you mean? Like we're the good guys. We're the tolerant ones. We're for we're
Are they though? Right? Herbert Marcuse's repressive tolerance, written back in the 1960s, right? Repressive tolerance really means intolerance and inequity. They claim they want the opposite, but that Democrats don't at all. They want power. They want control.
empathetic. And I truly thought, I really did, that we held the moral high ground until my whole world came crashing down. And yes, the left changed dramatically and quickly, but I was also exposed to so much of the hypocrisy of the left that you're talking about, where it would infantilize people and it would make them victims. And I saw it with my work where it's like, oh, no, no, no. Listen, it's okay that you're 300 pounds and you're going to die of type 2 diabetes and heart disease and cancer. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And that's when I started to see for the first time the fact that it's like, okay, if we make these people victims, they're going to love us because we're validating their deepest, darkest concerns and we're taking away any responsibility that they might hold. But in doing so, right? So it's like, oh, thank God, I don't have to hate myself for this or judge myself for this, which they shouldn't. But that's not the point. If you make them a victim, they're never capable of taking responsibility. Like you're saying, they're never capable of rising up and achieving any degree that they want, getting any job that they want.
Taking reasonable levels of risk. That's not taught in the education system. It's only woke indoctrination. That's all they're pushing. The Paulo Freirean model is only be a critic, never learn any real skills, and that's what they're pushing in the education system. This is why the colleges are so poorly preparing people for life today, and that's really unfortunate. And it's controlled by the extreme left. So more right wing people need to push for school choice, micro schooling, etc.
Want, being as healthy as they want, having the love that they want. You're absolutely right. When we strip them of their agency, they're fundamentally enslaved.
There you go. Individual agency. That's the most important thing. That's an incredibly important thing. Anyways.